But the Sudan's comprehensive peace agreement of 2005 ended over 2 decades of civil war and led to South Sudan's independence. The war was finally ended when the Sudan People's Liberation Movement, SPLM, and the government of Sudan signed the comprehensive peace agreement brokered by the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, on January the 9th, 2005. Retired Warrant Officer 1, Linus Oduor, was among the gallant Kenyan soldiers who spent months in Sudan searching for the much-needed peace. He graces this week's edition of the Military Tales.
We meet 67-year-old retired Warrant Officer 1 Linus Oduor at his home in Sega, Ugenya, Siaya County. We sit down with this army veteran and father of 4, armed with his memoirs and memories. As a young man, Oduor was destined for priesthood and even joined St. Peter's Mukumu Seminary.
I schooled in a place called Sega Primary School. And during that time, I'd wished to become a priest. I joined the seminary. I started from 1 up to from 4 in Mukumu, St. Peter's Seminary. After that one, I went to Tindinyo, which was a senior seminary. Just as you know, in priesthood, so many people are called, and you find that only few will be chosen to make it as a priest.
However, he later changed his mind and decided to follow in his father's footsteps, who was a soldier during the colonial era.
My father was also in the African King's Rifle. I think that also contributed towards my interest. And as I was in the school in Tindinyo, just a feeling came to me that now, let me change. So I decided to join the military. I went for the training.
Oduor would later join the Kenya Army in September of 1978 as a serviceman and was deployed at the 5 Kenya Rifles at the Department of Defense headquarters. He later studied accounts in the military and became an accountant and rose the ranks to become a warrant officer in the force.
I was in the clerical department, which was accounts. So that one I did it well, and then I became an accountant in the military, and I joined the salary section.
Nostalgically, Oduor moves from page to page of his photo album, a reminder of his days serving the nation, with the failed 1982 military coup d'etat still etched in his mind.
Just somewhere in the middle of the night, around 2 a.m. at night, you are waking up. You know, in the military, when something happened, you are waking up, everybody in the camp. We had to go and collect our guns, and then you assemble. You are assigned in various places, because it was announced that now the police want to relinquish their jobs, so military were taking charge of the town. You are put in various streets of Nairobi, so that was my experience during that time.
He singles out his first mission outside the country in 2005 when he joined the African Union Peace Mission in South Sudan amidst a ravaging drought as one of his most challenging assignments.
The Southern Sudan was in a mess. People were not doing their day-to-day duties. All the roads where you can walk, they were with mines. So death were around. You find some places you go, you find bones of people who had died. In their butchers, you find that they were eating monkeys because there were no food. People could not tilt their land. They could not do proper farming. So everything was in a problem. But from the time, because we were the first peacekeepers who landed in Southern Sudan, the year 2005, after the comprehensive peace agreement that was done here in Nairobi, so from that time, the sign of peace started coming. And the presence of Kenyan military there actually brought some kind of relief to the national there.
He points out some of the reason for many military takeovers in Africa, blaming them on poor governance.
Constitution is not being followed to the latter, or just I've said bad politics. So such are the things that actually causing the coups in Africa. And it is scaring, it's not good. Because, and we are asking our politicians to make sure that they have good politics.
He lauds the military for instilling discipline, virtues and determination in his life.
Military life is good, and you can't regret it because it teaches you a lot. There are so many things you learn there: discipline, how to conduct yourself even outside your military life.
Still energetic, Oduor, who retired in 2013, draws water from his well daily to water his ornamental flowers in his farm, which he sells to keep himself busy. He notes the importance of mental wellness for veterans who spend years on the battlefield and call for better welfare for uniformed officers.
Maybe the growth of remuneration, in case they want to look into it, the office will be able to look in those kind of our welfare.
Oduor has a passion for education and now engages in sourcing for scholarships for bright but needy students in Siaya.
I'm the chairman of COP, and I'm the COP delegate of Kenya Ugunja. COP delegate means I was chosen to be in charge of Ugenya and Ugunja circles. And this one, it gives us an upper hand to look for those children from the unfortunate families who are not able to pay for the children school fees.
No. As a parting shot, this veteran emphasizes the need for peace and mediation in any society to foster unity and cohesion. For Military Tales, I'm Ben Troinjo.
For